Hi there, it's Dr.Ali, and I am sharing with you my personal struggles as a way to hopefully help you feel not alone in your personal struggles and know that you can have a successful life even if you are dealing with some things that you may deem negative. And I have a lot of struggles in my life, but they are what keeps me real, keeps my life growing. This particular one that I want to talk about is my daughter, my youngest daughter, Lily. She has posed some questions about my own belief system that I didn't know I had. And I'm going to have Lily watch this before I post it because we are an open family and I want her to okay it. But if you're seeing it right now, it's because Lily has said okay. So my husband and I have two daughters, and Lily is our second. With my first pregnancy, we both agreed we really wanted a boy. And we just thought that for our personality types, that a boy might be easier for us to raise. Not really sure what that was, but I think it just has to do with us feeling like we don't have a lot of drama, we don't have a lot of emotional stuff that we love to put out there. So we thought, raise a boy and it would be a little bit easier. Well, we got our first daughter 17 years ago, Emmy, and she turned out to be an incredible mix of all types of stereotypes. You wouldn't believe what we got. She wipes out the femininity stereotype of just a girly girl. She is an athlete, and she just showed us that it really doesn't matter. And Lily came along 6 years later, and I was so excited to have a sister for Emmy, and I don't remember ever wishing I had a boy. It was just a matter of that new parent syndrome, thinking that you could control the universe. Well, we have two girls, and they are beautiful, and Lily continued to push some of my own concerns about my own belief system, about gender, and I am a pediatrician, and I have seen in my practice how children are often confused as they're growing up now about what their gender is and what their sexuality is. And there is a lot of social media happening around this factor. So Lily was my curly-haired little redheaded girl who never was really a girly girl. I mean, I took her to Disney World when she was 6, thinking that it was the perfect Disney age. And so many characters came up to her and said, "Oh, are you a princess?" And she's like, "No, I am not a princess." So Lily has known who she is and has never wanted to be stereotyped, especially as a girl, all her life. And I didn't really think of it as a girl versus boy thing. I just thought that was who Lily was until she wanted to cut her hair. So as a mom, Lily would always snuggle me, and her silky hair would just go up in my face, and her hair is one of the best memories I have of our time together because I just loved feeling that comfort and her beautiful hair in my face. And she asked me to cut it, and selfishly, I didn't want it gone. I loved hugging her with her hair, and she insisted that she would make her own decisions. And then it got deeper for me. I said, "Oh my goodness, is Lily thinking she would like to be a boy? Is she worried that she is a boy? Why doesn't she want her hair anymore?" And then I found myself thinking as a parent, wow, are people going to judge me that my girl wants to be a boy? And it just, all these thoughts came through that I didn't really think I had. And those were really quick. Like, I didn't care too much about that. I said, no, actually, I don't really care if people think what people think about my parenting and about my child, as long as she's happy. And then I thought, well, Lily, are you okay if people mistake you as a boy? Like, that is something that happens very frequently. She has pointy features now, and she has her glasses, and she dresses really sporty with her Adidas pants and black or white or earthy colored shirts, sports shirts, and we are out most of the time. And they ask me, what would my son like, or he's so cute, and these things. I was worried about Lily, and I said, are you okay with that? And she goes, oh, Mom, I just try to make them not feel bad when they say that to me. I'm fine. And I was like, okay, so she's more fine than I am. I'm worried about her. And then I started wondering, oh my gosh, does she want to be a boy? Does she feel like she's a boy? Is she transgender? There's so much media out there that I've been looking at, and I know there's a lot of confusion around children feeling like they were born in the wrong bodies, and there's a lot of suffering that goes with figuring that out, including some people are even choosing to change their phenotype, how they look, whether their sexual parts, not just how they dress. So I realized I was really worried about this for Lily, and that she may be feeling like she's in the wrong body. But I didn't have to approach that with Emmy, so I was new to this and started wondering, how does a parent do that? And so finally, Lily and I are talking about an occurrence where she was called a boy, and I just asked her. I said, "Do you feel like you're a boy, honey? Is that something that you feel like is a mistake, or that you want for yourself? That your body type is not who you really are?" And she said no. She said, "No, Mom, I'm a girl. I love being a girl that can dress how she wants, be who she wants. I'm not a feminine girly girl. I want my hair like this. It's easier. I like how I look, and I don't mind that people mistake me for a boy. That's, not a problem for me." And then I said, "Is it a problem for me? Like, is my 11-year-old more adjusted than I am?" And I realized that there are stereotypes that I had in my head, worries that I had about her suffering, that through just raising her to accept who she is and love who she is. She's always loved hats too. Like, she just wants to wear hoods or hats or something on her head, like, all her life. And no matter what her teachers want her to wear in her class, or what is the social expectation of what you wear, Lily doesn't care. She just wants to wear hats because it's her thing and it's who she is. And she has taught me to just love who she is and love who I am and love the mother that I am to a girl who's rocking it the way she wants to look. And that is an amazing lesson for me. It's a wake-up call, because I thought I was so open-minded until I started worrying about her suffering. And I even had a fleeting moment of wondering what other people would think of how I'm raising my child. And I realized that became so unimportant, that the most important thing in my life is that I have raised a healthy, happy, content, productive member of society, and she is a well-adjusted person. And whatever her gender is, whatever her sexuality is, whatever she does in this world, she is going to teach so many people, just like she did me, about our own beliefs, and that really it is independent of the opinions of others. And I just thought I'd put this out there to share with you that you may have fears about your own children and what people are thinking about you. And I think really our biggest fear is just that our children be happy. Okay, I hope that this reaches you well, and I will post again. Please reply if you have any comments for me. I love hearing what you think, and I hope that this has helped you not feel so alone in your parenting. Okay,